Hello my beautiful Torontonians, it's your girl Sasha aka Miss Damon _ the plug. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Today I'm here on site with Mr.All class. This is his beauty supply store. We're going to go on in and then he's going to tell us more about the products that he has and educate us on our wigs. Let's go!
Roll smooth with a bang.
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, I have the owner of the beauty supply store, Kevin. Kevin, how are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Alright, so let's tell the viewers a little bit more about yourself. How you started, why you started.
My name is Kevin, also known as Mr.All class. This is one of my locations, All Class Beauty Supplies. We actually started out back in 2007, so I've been in the industry for quite a long time. Got into it pretty much fresh out of school. Finished school, got my diploma or degree in business management. Got into the business. One of my family members was actually in the business. One of my aunts, she had a beauty supply store. So I got a little bit of education in terms of working with her and seeing how the business flows, because I was interested in running my own business, but I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to get into. My first interest was getting into the restaurant field, and then once I started kind of working with her, the idea kind of was like, hey, you know, come work with us, see how it works, you might be interested in this. When I got to the business, I saw that there were a lot of black beauty supply stores in the industry at that time, so it just felt comfortable to join, especially being one of the youngest at that time, back in 2006, 2007.
Okay, so we have the double waist trainer and then we have the triple belted waist trainer. So tell us a little bit more of the difference between the waist trainers.
Okay, well, we have the single strap ones that we actually don't have up here, but we have the double strap and then the triple strap, right? So it's pretty much for how long the torso is, right? So if the torso is longer, you go with the triple strap and so forth. So
yeah, I have a couple of waist trainers, so there is a difference with the double strap.
Okay.
I feel with the single strap. I feel with the single strap it helps more give you that dent. Like you mentioned, the triple strap is for longer torsos. I'm short, so I don't do the longer torsos. What else?
And also, it's also good for back support as well.
Yeah, so at the back there, I see you have one with the vest trainer.
Yes.
Did you get that? Vest trainer. Let's go closer.
This one's a vest trainer.
And
this is our own line of waist trainers.
Okay. And what is it?
KD
waist trainers.
So that's my two little cousins. So we use Keisha, Delissa, KD.
And how long did it get you to actually source where to find a good waist trainer?
You know what? I've been sourcing in and out for a long time. You know, I've actually worked with other people, also work with people locally, and just try to kind of just see what was like the good material quality to get the best results.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I tried to do that myself too, to find a good waist trainer. And the waist trainer was expanding with my stomach. It wasn't actually getting me snatched. So it does take a while to source out a good waist trainer. So kudos to you for finding that.
Yeah. It takes a while. Just like with anything else, you know, when it comes to hair, wigs, products, you want to make sure that you do your due diligence to find the proper product.
Yes.
For a good price.
Because it's your name on the line, right? And you want to have good reviews to have customers keep coming back to you. So, all right. So let's talk about your wigs. All right, so let's talk about the bundles.
Okay.
So I want first before we start, I want to just say with the bundles, when I first bought bundles, and I got I think it was a body wave, and I ordered a 24-inch from, I can't remember where I bought it from, but I got so mad because I'm like, this is not 24-inch. But so I explained to them why it comes shorter than what the actual inch is, for example.
You know what, and that's a good question, because a lot of people who aren't really educated with the lengths or not really familiar with the virgin hair and human hair in the pack, they assume, okay, the lengths is exactly, because virgin hair came after the hairs in the pack. So as you see, like some of these packs here, right?
Yeah, that would be like human hair, right?
This is regular human hair in the pack.
Hair.
And let's say like a regular pack 18 inches would not be comparable to an 18-inch in the bundles.
Yeah.
So the bundles are actually true to its length because it's raw virgin hair. So they measure right from the top right down to the width.
Yeah.
Measurement is very important because I mean I've had issues in the past with clients who, you know, or even hairdressers who aren't really educated in terms of how to measure the hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you have to, you can't.
It's the stretch method.
The stretch method, right? I've had clients who say, hey, you know, I think you ripped me off because, you know, and I'm saying, okay, measure the hair. And they have the hair dangling.
Just like that.
In an S shape.
Yep.
Measuring like this with our friend measuring, like, look, sir. And I'm like,
that's
no.
not how you measure it.
You know, and so sometimes you don't want to go through issues of going back and forth.
Yeah.
But when you try to educate, especially at that time, they might not be willing to listen.
Okay.
So, that it's pretty much in the pack of hair. It's true to its length, right? Where with the human hair, yes, it's human hair, but it's mixed. It's not. I don't want to say it's mixed.
Yeah.
But it's they add extra to the length. So an 18-inch in the pack of hair would not be the same. It'd probably equivalent to like 22 inches. I mean, like 16 inches.
Yeah.
Right. It's really short.
So ladies, do not get upset when you order a 24-inch body wave and and with your measurements it ends up to be like an 18 or 20. It has to be stretched out. That's the perfect way to get the exact length, the exact measurements. Yeah, measurements. Also, let's talk about the different types of hair. So there's synthetic hair, right?
Yes. Synthetic hair is what I have over here.
So this wall here.
So it's actually like synthetic hair for like the braids. I have just like human. So human legs, so it's like synthetic hair they can
right? And obviously synthetic is cheaper, right? So that's the first level. We have synthetic hair. After synthetic, then we have like a human synthetic mix. Am I right? Like human fiber.
It's human fiber, so it's mixed.
Okay, so human fibers, that's mixed. Then we have
Sorry.
the human
Human leg fiber.
human like fiber mix. And then we have the human hair.
Yes.
After the human hair, then it's the virgin hair. So there's different levels. So if you want your hair to last long, you need to get that raw virgin hair. If you just want a hairstyle for the night, then you synthetic, right? Do you agree?
Correct.
To maintain virgin hair, what are the best products to use?
Well, anything that's non-alcoholic, no silicone in it.
So what's the product here that you can show
Because
me?
there's so much different stuff people use, right?
Okay, what's the most popular?
Silicone.
Which one?
Silicone mix, I would say. Like, that's like a hair treatment.
Yeah.
I usually tell people just use anything that's like non-alcoholic, natural, any type of conditioner. Don't really use any of these products that are kind of heavy.
Okay.
Right? But anything that is like
So-
non-alcoholic based, conditioner is good.
Okay.
How much conditioner? You think you should put stuff in it?
Yeah.
What kind of
like-
conditioner? Like
Like,
what?
I would honestly look silicone mix conditioner.
Silicone mix. Silicone or silicon?
Silicone mix.
Silicone mix
Silicone
conditioner is best to
conditioner.
use in your virgin hair.
Yeah.
So, for example, we're gonna give you an example product. Silicone mix, yeah. So you would use this for washing the hair, or just for like to maintain the the glow or the?
Well, you use it as a washout.
As a washout,
And you can also use it as a treatment as well. So you can leave it in for a bit.
Like
and
overnight
then
or a couple hours.
Exactly, and then wash it out.
Okay. So would you need shampoo as well, or just use that?
You can use any shampoo, right?
Okay.
You can use any shampoo, but in terms of conditioner, that would be a good thing to condition with.
Okay.
So kind of still keeps the life of the hair, right? Because it's real hair, so you have to really use
Exactly.
a real proper conditioner.
So do you get your hair from locally in Canada, or is it sourced out?
I actually source it out from Indonesia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever been there?
One time.
Oh, yeah?
I went like 6 years ago.
Oh, nice. How long was the flight there? I can imagine.
Flight was about almost 12 hours.
12 hours. Wow. Okay, basically you can source from all over, like overseas. That's where they have the good
Yes.
the good here. Okay.
You know, if you do your due diligence, anybody who's trying to get into a business, you know, you just have to, if you don't want to go there,
Yeah.
you know, because I mean, I've helped out a lot of people who
Try to get into the same business as
exactly.
yourself.
And what I did was pretty much, you know, I'll give them like a couple links, and you know, you can use those links, take the hair, call the company, link them, have them send you down some samples.
Okay.
If you're not happy with those samples, then you source it out. I know some people now, which I'm hearing, are taking that trip to like Indonesia, China,
Yeah, going
India,
themselves.
you know, Bangladesh. They're going to a lot of different places because sometimes it's good to go yourself and see with your eyes and feel it and touch
Exactly.
it. Because if you call and say, hey, can I get a sample? They're going to send you a sample, and then you don't know how, you know, you order like 10,000, 50,000 worth of stuff.
Yeah, but the
and it might
same
not be
thing.
safe. Exactly. So you want to make sure you go there, see that it's, you know, legit company, a reputable company, touch the items, see what other stuff they have, how long they've been in business for, and just go from there.
Yeah, I'm not knocking anyone's hustle, but sourcing on AliExpress, you know, because that happened to me so many times. Like I ordered
really?
from AliExpress, and then I'm like, wait, this is not like real virgin hair. Yeah.
Well,
no.
I think a lot of times too, because we get caught up with the prices.
Yes.
So we know we look and see, okay, you know, we can
It's
get like
cheaper.
5 bundles for like, you know, $50.
Yeah.
And then
Exactly.
we're not even looking at the quality. We're like, yo, let me just pay the money. And then boom, when you get it, you're like, man,
Yeah.
it looks good. But then when you put it through the process of wearing it,
Yeah.
washing it and stuff like that, then you'll see that it doesn't stand the test of time compared to like proper hair that might cost a little bit more, right?
Exactly. So, to my my significant other that basically got mad or angry that I spent $700 on a wig, you know, you see why, right?
No. To be honest, well, see, most guys don't know, right? Like, and I've
Thank
dealt
you,
with this.
yes.
I've dealt with this for years. Sometimes guys will stand outside the store. They don't know what's going on inside here.
Yeah.
And then, you know, the hair costs a lot, especially
Yeah.
if you want good hair that's gonna last. Because if you buy some synthetic hair, or if you just buy regular hair, in the, human hair in the package, it is human hair, but it's like a one-time use.
Yeah, it won't
right?
last as long.
No, whereas with the virgin hair, take it out, wash it, condition it,
Yep.
you know, air dry it, don't blow dry it, and it lasts.
Oh, see, I always blow dry.
Yeah,
So
see.
don't blow dry,
Yeah.
air dry.
It keeps the texture and the hair.
The quality.
Exactly.
Okay.
And some people like, you know, you as you know, because you're female, people have it for like a year, 2
Yeah,
3 years.
2, 3, 4 years. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So,
And then there's different types. I don't know if you have any. Like you could show us the front. That wig was like a frontal wig, right?
yes.
So frontal wig and then closure wig. So this one is the frontal, right?
Yes.
Frontal wig.
Yeah,
Ear to
this
ear.
is a frontal wig, ear to ear. So as you see, the lace goes from here to the other ear, right? And it has baby hair. So with the frontal unit, you're able to cut it just along the hairline. So when they actually put it on, it looks very natural, right?
And then usually how far does it go back?
Well, this one is actually just a one part of the wig.
Okay, one part.
Yes, this one it's not a 13 by 4. So 13 by
Okay.
4 is 4 inches, ear to ear. So you can part it within that area. But this one's just a one parted wig.
Okay.
Mind you, here with the full lace and the closure ones, I usually do those custom made per order.
Okay, because
Right.
that doesn't sell as much.
The price, right?
The
A lot
price.
of because if I had like a whole bunch of full lace wigs over here, it'd probably be like that alone, as you know, would be like $10,000.
Yeah,
right?
that's
to have
true.
this, that, then the different lengths, then the different styles and the colors. So that's why I just kind of like usually during the periods of like the winter time, I kind of just custom order it, and then
Okay.
from April going to like September, then I start just bringing in a whole bunch of different
Gotcha.
ones.
Gotcha. Let's talk about bleaching. Bleaching your virgin hair.
Bleaching, okay.
So this is the part I always mess up. I always tend to buy the black hair and then try to bleach it into
Strip it.
blonde and
Yes.
then put the color on.
Mhm.
So what's the best hair to use? Well, color is best to use to start your bleaching process.
Well, it depends on the hair too, right?
Okay.
So some virgin hairs, depends on the grade. They can bleach up to color 27. I don't know if you're familiar with the color.
Brown color.
So it's like a strawberry color. So a strawberry blonde color. So like a color like this, right? Some hairs can bleach up to this, and then you can get like a higher grade that can bleach up to a 613, which is a platinum blonde.
Platinum blonde.
Right. So that depends on the color on the hair too that you're getting. So now if you're able to get a hair that's can bleach up to a 613, that of course can catch any color, and it will still be able to keep the quality.
So the lighter the hair, the better.
Exactly.
So for someone like me who tend to buy dark hair, and I'm like one day, oh, you know what, I want to do a light color hair.
No, what light color? Like a red or?
No, like for example, this is what I have right now. This is natural brown, right?
Okay.
Let's say I want to strip this and make it into like a pastel color.
Yeah. So it's best to get something that's like, if you know this hair can take up to 613.
Okay.
Then that's where you can get like the sugar
Bleach.
color, right?
Yeah.
So these are the different
Developers.
different developers I have here. So with the developers and then the powder, the bleaching powders, that can make you reach your the color that you're looking for. So the volumes go from 10 to 40. So 10 being the lowest, and of course 40 being the strongest.
So I would have to use a 40 on my dark color hair, correct?
If it's jet black, dark, I would say stay between like 20 and 30.
Yeah, so for my color here, the dark brown, I would have to use a 40.
I mean, you don't necessarily have to use a 40. You can use a 30.
A 30,
right? Yeah.
okay. And you'll mix that with the bleaching powder.
Bleaching powder.
And then foil.
Exactly.
Words of encouragement for others that want to get into this business.
What I can say to encourage people is to, just have, just be realistic with what you want to do. Be consistent. Have patience. Patience is a big thing when you're dealing with business, because you will face a lot of ups and downs. A lot of negativity. People around you. Some people around you might be very discouraging. But if you have your eye on, your plan, your goal, then the sky's the limit, right? But you gotta be realistic though. You gotta be realistic.
Yeah. Set goals.
Exactly.
Before you even start.
Exactly. And patience again is a big thing.
That too. Yeah.
Basically, waist beads come in like a variety of different sizes and different colors. They do come pre-made already, so they are sent to us from Africa, so we get them directly from Ghana, and that's where it originally was like made. I think.
And then what's the purpose of the waist beads?
So waist beads are honestly, so right now, like growing up, I know waist beads were more of like, it makes you, it shapes you as you grow. So you put it on like somebody that's younger, and then as they grow, they shape, like it shapes out their body. But now,
when the men see you, they're like, it's supposed to make you desire them more. You see it and say, oh, she has a good shape. Come to my corridors. Talk to you a little bit.
And they start from babies. Cause I seen my friend, she started her baby with a waist beads to start her shape from a younger age.
From a younger age, so even as young as like 6 months.
6 months.
Yeah.
So I have a daughter. I wear waist beads as well, and I told my husband, I'm like, as soon as my daughter, she's 5 months. So princess, you have a couple more weeks, and mommy's gonna buy you some waist beads.
Oh,
and we're gonna
no.
He's like, no.
I know that.
Listen to me.
All right, well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to another one of my podcasts. You guys be sure to check him out on Instagram. Shout out your Instagram.
Mr.All Class 2428.
All right.
I got Snapchat also. Mr.All Class 2428.
All right.
My website is also mrallcass.com.
All right, so make sure you show Kevin some love. Head over to his page, head over to his store, and you guys don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, stay prayed up.